What's that? Are we on? Yeah, we on. Cool, cool, cool. What's going on, good people? It's your boy, Cousin Pete. I'm here. This is I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but it's all about conversation, right? Let's talk about something, right? Let's talk about something, cause it's all about conversation. And I'm your boy, Cousin Pete. All right, let's see. Today's topic, well, I figure we can talk about myself for one. I'm Cousin Pete, and this is It's Just Conversation. All right? And here we just gonna talk about any and everything. Hey, you wanna talk about me? Talk about me. I don't care. I'm made in his image. So you can say what you want. To me, it won't bother me, baby. You know? In this world, you gotta have a thick skin or be loose. Ha 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 ha. I gotta excuse me, I'm still trying to get my damn camera set up, and these damn loose ass glasses is pissing me off. God darn it. But one of the topics I do want to talk about today is the bus company in my area. How dare y'all go up on y'all prices when y'all been allowing people to ride for free for a whole year? So if y'all in the hole because of yourself. Y'all in the hole because of yourself. Because y'all choose to go up on prices, which affects those that do pay to get on the bus. And y'all literally, man, these bus drivers literally see people getting on buses with bags, and then tell them, I ain't got no change to get on the bus. Can I get on the bus? Can I ride? Can I ride? This is some a topic that really touched my wife, cause me and her, we do catch the bus to get to work and get back home, and it's not fair to us that here it is that weekly, well, should I say about every 2 weeks, we putting something on our card to go to school. I mean, to go to work, and you literally watching people just get on. How is y'all just getting on? I don't get that. Like, come on, you got some change in your pocket. You got something in your pocket, okay? But yeah, that's era. To sit here and have to constantly go through that. I'm gonna take these glasses off because that light kind of blaring through the glasses, and I'm sitting here looking at my screen. But either way, it is what it is, good people. And so y'all goes up on y'all prices and punish the people that actually do pay instead of just telling y'all bus drivers, look, no more free rides. Now I understand that y'all was doing that little switch over between the what's that, the blue card to the blue and white card. I understand that switch over. But once that switch over happened, it should have been a certain period of time that y'all cut off them free rides because us as black people, we do take advantage of anything that is free. Okay? And then we gonna get, hey, look, okay, I'm just going down the street. Can I catch a ride? And we gonna do it. And we gonna utilize it. But it's starting to get to the point now where people ain't feeling that like that no more. They feel like they paying, everybody else should pay just as well as them. And then I have another question. The grocery stores in your community, I don't know, a majority of, but the grocery stores in the hood, I should say, mainly major grocery stores. My question is, did y'all's close down around the neighborhood just as well as ours? Like ours told us, oh, it's gonna be like I think about 8 or 10 places that's gonna get closed, but only two really got closed, and two that did get closed was in black communities. Like in my community, one have gotten closed, and in another community that I know that is majority black is closed. But if you go into the area, theirs open, all of them, all of them. but not ours. But yet, they're not putting nothing in to replace it, And if they do put something in and replace it, I don't think I would trust it because you got Bill Gates and the crap that he's doing. Why would a computer person need to go out here and buy all this farmland if you ain't got something up your sleeve? So yeah, I'm cool on that. Okay, but that means whoever gonna get up in there is not gonna be right. They ain't gonna be right at all. And then what's up with the FDC, the CDC? These people are the ones who regulate what comes in and comes out and what we consume and what we don't consume. But yet, these are the very same people that allow half of the stuff that we consume coming to this country. Hey, we ain't gonna talk about the orange man. We gonna leave him alone because that man about to have a world of his own problems. So we gonna leave that alone. And two other areas that you really don't want to touch is politics and churches. You know, because everybody know if you're a politician and your mouth open, you're lying. And if you're a church, you use a business. Come on, use a business. You're getting paid to deceive and mislead people. Hell, Creflo Dollar finally came out and told the truth himself that he been misleading the people. And you ain't really, well, I know I haven't seen or heard much from him since he came out. Kind of reminds you of somebody else who said something that wasn't supposed to be said. He ended up getting a birthday celebrated for him. So why would y'all give one for him and not the other? Both of them was on the same thing. Martin was all about marching for peace. Malcolm was all about whooping your ass, and we figured this shit out later. Excuse my French. But, you know, both of them was about the same thing, but we only celebrate one. And to me, I believe, that one, along with other little pastors and preachers, done got paid to stop that march on Washington back in the days. So what they do, they railed them to go somewhere else, and that's what they did. But then you turn around and tell the truth about what's really going on with these people, and look what happened. Look what happened. But we ain't gonna touch that. We're gonna keep on moving because politics and religion is two things you do not touch. Why? Oh, it's three things, politician, religion, and ish. Three things you can't touch. And that third one, that lets you know who runs the world. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm just a worker. Okay? That's all I am. I'm just a worker. But again, my people, to all my conversation, let's talk about me. I am Cousin Pete. Okay. This is what you get. This is what I call relax mode for me. My hair is because it's wintertime where I'm from. My beard didn't feel like cutting it. Transparency is everything. I don't want to get on my platform and every time I get on my platform, I gotta look this way or look that way. No, this is me. So if you ever see me with my hair cut and I'm shaved and I'm this, that, there, and the other, I'm feeling myself right there. I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself. But right about now, no. don't get me wrong. I'm feeling myself. But I'm in my relaxed mode. I'm in my relaxed mode, conversating with y'all, seeing how y'all doing, and living. Oh, another question, right? This snow, right? Now over here, right? It's been where I'm from. It's been warm. I say a good, probably 2 days, day and a half, a day. I think it was 2 days. That was nice and warm. I was like, well, no, about a day. But then today, here it is. We got all this rain all day. But yet our snow is not going nowhere. Nowhere. And it ain't like these are bricks of ice or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just regular snow that normally melts away when the rain hit it. This snow ain't went nowhere. I had to play with it earlier to, feel it in my hand. Like, what kind of snow is this? Why this is not disappearing like snow would do when rain hit it? You know? Like it did when I was growing up. You touched it, rain, water hit it, it left. Or it turned into ice. But This stuff ain't turning into no ice, nothing. It's standing there taking these hits. So y'all know what that means. Damn weather people keep messing with our weather. How can y'all play God? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Why would y'all even want to attempt to play God? Candace Owens. Oh, yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. And I'm glad that she is on a good platform where she can say what she feel and feel how she say. On the real. Because Candace Owens, I've been watching her for a good minute. A real good minute. And I never, you know, looked at her no other way than how I look at her. You know, like, man, the information she dishes out. You know, when you're a truth seeker like myself, or a conspiracy theorist like myself, you want to take heed and listen to some of any and everything that comes in and come out. Fanny, where you going? You better not be going in that bathroom, girl. That's my dog. Fanny. But anyway, let me see. I started it's just conversation, so um, I can get on here and talk about different platforms, different things. I stay on YouTube a lot, and certain stuff that I watch on YouTube, I'll be wanting to conversate about. Right now I don't know much about doing the video thing where I'm able to watch videos or show y'all videos. Or I don't know much about that yet, but later on, as I get better in this, we will be having some of those where I'll be able to talk and show y'all videos about certain stuff that I'm talking about, but let me see. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just conversation. We're here to talk about any and everything. I'm here to read comments and answer questions. And you want to know about my grill? Yes, my grill is gone. My uppers, at least. Those left when I say I got those taken out about 2 months ago. I got my uppers taken out about 2 months ago. 2 months ago. About a couple of years back, I was doing a siding job. And anybody that does know anything about a house, I was on the side of a dormant. Now, I guess you can say I had my face just a little bit too close, and swung my damn hammer and hit myself in the mouth and loosened up my fronts. And so since I loosened up my fronts, when I got to pulling out ones that was loose, all the rest of them got loose with it. So the dentist said, hey, my brother, you might as well go on here, take them on out and get you either some dentures or get you some permanents. I'm going for the permanents, but I'm going to start off with the dentures just to see how those work out on me, I want the permanents. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, chew on something. But yeah, this is me, unapologetically. This is me. This is what I look like. This is what I sound like. I've been married 16 years, going on 17 years to a wonderful lady. So until she tell me, nigga, you're looking ugly and raggedy, I will change it. But, 16 years, she know what I look like when I get dressed up and look nice or look presentable out here in America. But anyways, I'm in my little power room, got my little power room going. Uh, got my little area where I'm able to talk to guests. I'm quite sure y'all seen my first little show where my brother Bishop Sci-Fi, was coming in with a relationship advice, which is a prostitution commitment. And prostitution commitment is in America, as he was saying, there's a lot of stuff that we do, that requires services, you know, and certain stuff that we do, where we giving ourselves and our all to something that don't want to be, that don't want to be, I guess, But don't get me wrong. On the later date, I have him come back and talk more about it. You know, I don't get me wrong, I have a longer version of it, but there's certain players in there that I really don't want to edit them out, you know, because I do believe certain people need to feel they wrath. You know what I'm saying? If you's an asshole, then you need to feel that you's an ass. You know, and that's just me. You know, yeah, and certain people need to be put on blast because of that. But anyway, people, how y'all doing? What's going on? Where y'all calling from? I mean, not calling from. Where y'all seeing me from? And where am I seeing y'all from? You know what I'm saying? I am seeing y'all from Wisconsin, home of the cheese, the Green Bay Packers, the Bucks, Admirals, Brewers, the Wave, the Panthers, the Badgers. You know, that's where I'm from. I'm from there. It's sweet, and you know, if you're in America, ain't nothing America sweet. Nothing. Maybe now it really ain't. It ain't nothing America sweet. You know, but hey, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? You know, we got this orange man for 3 more years. Nope. Orange man for 2 more years. But that midterm gonna be telltale for them. And then AI. Do you know AI literally be sitting here exposing these people? People. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Y'all be sitting there tripping on this AI. And it's one of those like, duh. The same stuff we've been telling y'all. Duh. Come on, like, but AI really shows the true y'all. And to me, the orange man is showing the true America. You know, to the point now, what you gonna do? Don't nobody wanna mess with us no more. Nobody.